If you translate in your head, you will never speak English naturally.
Yeah, that's me.
When someone speaks English to you, do you translate everything in your head first?
All the time.
So your brain goes like this: your language, translate, check grammar, speak,
Exactly.
and by the time you're ready to answer,
The conversation already moved on.
right. And that's the reason many English learners feel like, I understand English, but I can't speak naturally.
That is literally my life.
Here's the truth. Fluent speakers don't translate, they react. And today, we're going to change that.
Let me show you what usually happens to me. Imagine I'm at a coffee shop in the US. The barista asks, "Hi, what can I get for you?" My brain immediately starts working. First, I think in Vietnamese. Then I translate, "I want one iced coffee." But then I start thinking, should I say, "I want" or "can I have?" Then I worry about grammar. By the time I speak, the barista's already waiting.
And you feel pressure.
Yes, and suddenly my English disappears.
This happens to millions of English learners. You know vocabulary, you know grammar, but speaking feels slow and stressful.
So, translating is the real problem?
Exactly. Here's the truth most English learners never hear. You are not bad at English. You just learned English the wrong way.
What do you mean?
You learned English like a student, but fluent speakers use English like a tool. Students focus on grammar, translation, correct sentences, but speakers focus on meaning, reaction, communication.
So, I'm thinking like a student.
Yes, and that mindset makes your brain slower because every sentence has to pass through translation first. But native speakers don't do that. They go directly from idea to English. Let's look at a simple example. If someone says pizza, what happens in your brain?
I imagine pizza.
Exactly. You don't translate pizza into another language. Your brain immediately shows you an image: cheese, slice, pepperoni, maybe a pizza box.
Yeah, I see the picture.
That's how fluent speakers process language: word to image to reaction, not word to translation to grammar to speak.
So, the goal is to connect English directly to meaning.
Exactly. And that's what we call the native mindset. Today, we start training your brain to stop translating. This is where everything begins to change. Step 1 is simple, but very powerful. Connect English words directly to images and real experiences, not translations, not grammar rules, just meaning. Let's start with something easy. When you hear the word airport, don't translate. Don't think in your language. Just imagine. Planes taking off, people pulling luggage, security lines, boarding gates, waiting areas.
Yeah, I see people walking fast, holding passports.
Perfect. That's exactly how fluent speakers think. They don't see words, they see situations. Now try another word. Rain.
Umbrella, wet streets, people running, cars splashing water.
Good. You're not translating, you're experiencing the word, and that's the key. Now let's go deeper. We're going to connect this to real-life situations at EduWorld. Emily is a beginner at EduWorld. When she hears the word restaurant, she used to translate it into her native language, then think, then speak. Very slow. But now we train her differently. Emily, when you hear restaurant, what do you see?
Tables, menu, people eating, waiter.
Good. Now I ask, what do you want to eat?
I want chicken.
Perfect. Simple. Natural. No translation. Richard is an intermediate learner. His problem is not vocabulary, it's overthinking. Richard, imagine this. You walk into a coffee shop. The barista says, "What can I get for you?" Don't translate, just see the image. Menu, coffee, cup. What do you say?
Can I have a cappuccino?
Great. That answer came from an image, not from translation. Now I ask, for here or to go?
To go.
Short, fast, natural. That's real English. Tom has a different problem. He knows a lot of grammar, but he thinks too much before speaking. Tom, listen carefully. Your job is not to be perfect. Your job is to react. Imagine your coworker says, "Hey Tom, are you busy right now?" Don't translate, just react.
A little bit, but I can talk.
Perfect. That's real conversation. Now another situation. Do you want to join us for lunch?
Yeah, sure.
See? No grammar thinking, no translating, just reaction. Kevin is an advanced learner. He knows thousands of words, but he still sounds unnatural. Why? Because he still translates. Kevin, imagine this. A friend asks, "What did you do this weekend?" Don't translate, see your weekend.
I went to the gym and watched the movie.
That's it. Simple, natural. Now let's make it a little longer. What movie did you watch?
I watched an action movie.
Perfect. You don't need complex sentences. You need natural reactions. So what's happening here? All four students, Emily, Richard, Tom, Kevin, they are doing one thing differently. They are not translating. They are seeing images.
So the secret is not more vocabulary.
Exactly. The secret is how your brain processes English. Now, let's train together. I'll say a word, you say what you see. No translating. Office.
Desk, computer, coworkers.
Good. Supermarket.
Cart, food, checkout.
Gym.
Weights, running, sweating.
Perfect. That's exactly how fluent thinking works. If you remember only one thing today, remember this. English is not words. English is meaning. English is images. English is experience.
And when we stop translating, everything becomes faster.
Exactly. That's the moment your English starts to feel natural. Let's practice with real-life situations. These are conversations Americans use every day. Situation 1. You meet a coworker in the morning. They say, "Hey, how's it going?"
My brain wants to translate first.
Instead of translating, just react naturally. What could you say?
Pretty good. How about you?
Perfect. That's a natural reaction. Situation 2. You walk into a coffee shop. The barista asks, "What can I get for you?"
Can I have an iced coffee?
Great. Short and simple. Situation 3. A friend texts you, "Are you free tonight?"
Yeah, I'm free.
Exactly. You don't need a perfect sentence. You just need a natural reaction. Situation 4. Someone at work says, "Did you watch the game last night?"
No, I missed it.
Perfect. Short answers are normal in English conversation. Situation 5. You meet someone new at a party. They ask, "What do you do?"
I work in marketing.
Simple, natural, and fluent. Now, let's be honest. If you keep translating in your head, your English will always feel slow.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens to me.
You will hesitate. Every sentence becomes a process. Think, translate, check, speak. And while you are thinking, the conversation keeps moving. People don't wait.
That's why I feel nervous when I speak.
Exactly. And the more you hesitate, the more pressure you feel. Then something worse happens. You start losing confidence.
Yeah, sometimes I just stop talking.
And that's the real problem. Not your vocabulary, not your grammar, but your confidence. Imagine this. You're in a real conversation. Someone asks you a simple question. What do you do? You know the answer, but your brain freezes.
That happens a lot.
Because you are translating, not reacting. And over time, you start believing something dangerous. I'm not good at English.
Yeah, I've thought that before.
But that's not true. You are not bad at English, you are just using the wrong system. Let me show you the difference. If you keep translating, you feel slow, you feel nervous, you avoid speaking. But if you start reacting, you speak faster, you feel more natural, you enjoy conversations.
That's a big difference.
It's everything. So if you don't change this habit, you will stay stuck, even if you learn more vocabulary, even if you study more grammar. But if you change how you think, your English will change fast.
So it's not about learning more.
It's about thinking differently. And that's exactly what we're doing in this series. So now, let's fix the problem. No more translating. We train your brain to react instantly. Let's try a real conversation. Imagine you are meeting a friend after work. I'll start. Hey, Kenny. Long time no see.
Hey, Anna. Yeah, it's been a while.
Good. Don't think, just respond. How have you been?
Pretty good. Just busy with work.
Perfect. Short, natural. Same here. Do you want to grab coffee sometime?
Sure, that sounds great.
That's it. No translating, no perfect grammar, just reaction. Now let's speed it up. This time, answer faster. How are you?
Good.
What are you doing tonight?
Watching a movie.
Want to get coffee?
Sure.
Good. That's how you train your brain. Fast reactions, simple words. Now, imagine this in real life. You meet a coworker. They say, "Hey, how's your day?"
Pretty good.
No pause, no translation. That's the goal. Do this every day, even alone. Talk to yourself. React out loud.
So I don't need a partner?
No, you just need practice, daily, consistent. Because fluency is not about knowledge, it's about speed of reaction. Now, imagine something powerful. 3 weeks from now. Not 1 year, not someday, just 3 weeks. You walk into a coffee shop. The barista says, "Hi, what can I get for you?"
I'll have an iced coffee.
No thinking, no translating. Then they ask, "For here or to go?"
To go.
Instant, natural, automatic. Now imagine another moment. You're talking to a new friend. They ask, "What do you do?"
I work in marketing.
No stress, no fear. And suddenly, English feels easy.
That would feel amazing.
And here's the truth. That version of you is not far away. You don't need more vocabulary. You don't need perfect grammar. You just need a new way of thinking. And that's exactly what we're building. So here's your mission. Starting today, stop translating in your head. Instead, react in English, even if it's simple, even if it's not perfect.
So just speak.
Yes, just speak. One word, one sentence, one reaction at a time. Do this every day, and your brain will change. Now, here's what most people don't know. There is a faster way to do this.
Faster?
Yes, fluent speakers don't just react, they think in images. And once you learn this, your speaking speed will double.
I want that.
Good, because in the next episode, I'll show you exactly how it works. This is the method that changes everything. So, don't stop here. Continue to next episode and start building your native mindset.
Let's do it.